how plausible do you believe it is to have an NFL season without fans in attendance? What kind of effect do you think that will have on the allure of the game?
I think especially home games, as we all know, because Bills Mafia is unmatched. I know there are great cities out there with great fans, but the Bills Mafia, they're a bunch of wackadoodles, which as a player would you love. I don't know. Boy, I'll tell you what, I know how I, as a player, thrived on that. When you have a turnover, you, as an offensive player, goes out there with the excitement of going down and scoring, and just all the excitement that comes with the NFL, the players, the fans in the stands. But when we travel on the road, it might not be as much, but ultimately, I pray, Stephen A., just like most people, that we do have a season. I know we're going through some really, really tough times, and I don't need to be the one to say that because everybody else knows that. But the NFL is what everybody looks forward to each and every year. It is the granddaddy of them all as far as the game of professional sports.
But how do you explain that to Bills fans when you finally got the quarterback, Brady's out of the division, you got the defense, things are looking good, and then the coronavirus hits, and all of a sudden, if you play, it might be without fans. How do you even explain that to these fans?
You don't. They have a way of handling themselves. They're going to have an extra Coors Light. They're going to have a couple extra beers on the side, watching from home. They know how to react. Unfortunately for us, when you have a team like Josh, with a quarterback like Josh Allen that is a very, very good leader, and you have the guys that they add on to. And guys, it reminds me back when in 1989, right before our playoff run, our Super Bowl run, we got James Lofton brought in to go with Andre Reed, Don Beebe, guys like that. Now you bring Stephon Diggs in with Beasley and Roberts and John Brown. This almost makes me think of back in those days. It takes some time to be able to get where you want to be. And I know that Josh is coming off a good season. He's getting better year after year. I told him, it doesn't happen overnight. You're a young kid. It will take time. So hopefully this is the year that he turns everything around. He finally got the weapons. Brian Dable, the offense coordinator, has a good system in place. And now he's with the receivers, for another year, same coordinator another year. I think that is such a huge key, is being able to have the same system year after year after year.
Jim, I want to stay with that. Obviously, Brady's out, so it's time for a new quarterback, new team like the Bills to take over the division. But you being a Hall of Fame quarterback, how would you compare Josh Allen to Sam Darnold right now?
I think Josh is a lot better athlete. I know there's good and bad to that because, when you make so many plays with your legs and you're such a great athlete, at times you don't stay in the pocket as much as you maybe should. I think he's starting to get used to it. Sam Darnold is a very good quarterback. He's a good athlete, but I think overall, the overwhelming, athletic skill goes to Josh Allen. And plus, when you have guys like Beasley, it's come on really good, John Brown. And I think, Molly, more than anything, I know the guys understand this too, is when you're under the same system for more than 1 year, you don't have, offensive coordinators coming in and leaving and head coaches. When Sean McDermott came in, he brought guys in. He has the same coaching staff for the majority part of it. But when you have a guy like Brian Dable, who Josh is really starting to understand where he's coming from, the understanding of the offense, I think that helps out more than anything. And yeah, they're going to be tough against the Jets. But when you see Tom Brady leaving, I've been trying to talk to Tom for 3 years. Come on, man, get out of the AFC. He should retire. But, he is a great guy, of course, the GOAT. And I'm glad he's out not only the AFC East, but he's out of the AFC. So if we want to see him, we'll see him in the Super Bowl. That sounds pretty good.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.